Hello everyone. Here we are at Port Canaveral, Florida, heading in for an aerial tour. You know, Port Canaveral actually doesn't connect to the Indian River Lagoon back there, as we'll see later with the locks. It's its own self-contained little port. They're trying to keep the Indian River Lagoon in a more brackish state. If they connected it like a regular inlet, it would be more salty. Now, to the right of where we're going is all the Cape Canaveral launch pads heading all the way up towards the pad 39A and B. And then also on the right is the Trident Wharf, where anytime a Trident submarine does a test launch, they come here and get the missile loaded, the test missile, and then they take it out to the range and launch it. So it's an interesting mix of activities here in this port. You've got a lot of pleasure boats and marinas for that kind of thing. A huge cruise ship port, as we're coming up on one of them here. And you've got the SpaceX landing barges, we'll see later. And even a cement plant. Now here, coming up ahead, is Carnival's very newest ship, the Mardi Gras. At this point, it had never been on a passenger sailing cruise yet. So it's brand new here. 180,000 tons, and it runs on liquefied natural gas. So you get a really nice clean exhaust coming out of the stack. No diesel smells. So let's take a look at this thing. There's even a roller coaster up here. Alright, let's keep heading into the port here. You'll see that big cement plant on the right. And some more cruise ship terminals on the left that are empty right now. And coming up on our right is our first look at SpaceX's two Falcon 9 landing barges, which are named Of Course I Still Love You and Just Read the Instructions. They've landed about 70 boosters on these barges so far, and a few more on land, mostly water landings. And please remember, these things are 160 plus feet tall, these boosters. They look kind of small on TV, but they're pretty giant. They're more powerful than a Saturn 1B. Okay, now we're coming up on the twin Disney cruise ships. Their newest two, the Fantasy right up here, and then the Dream off on the right, built in 2011 and 2012. They're about 2/3 as big as that Carnival ship we looked at, so they're still very big, but now they look smaller after looking at that massive Carnival ship. Up ahead at the top of the screen are those locks I mentioned that you have to go back and forth through to get between Port Canaveral and the Indian River Lagoon. And there's a barge getting ready to go through, as you see. That front smokestack is actually just for aesthetic purposes. They didn't want to just have one smokestack. Okay, here's a little bit closer look at the two SpaceX landing barges. Obviously, it looks like they're doing a lot of work on one of them. And thanks for watching, everybody.